Ohio Stadium in Columbus this afternoon, the first ever meeting between the Boston College Eagles and the Ohio State Buckeyes. But it's Frazier himself back in the middle of the field at the 2-yard line, and then a couple of short men for Boston College. Pat O'Mara kicking off. Short. End over end. It'll be taken by Graff at the 12-yard line. Graff up across the 25, gets to the 26 or 7-yard line. Your Boston College offensive line, which averages 272.5, 6'3" from tackle to tackle. Jovanovich, Shanley, Scavone, Ankin, Kennedy, Cherry, and Shimura. Camphouse, Toner, Sanders, and Hilbert in the backfield. Out of the I formation for quarterback Mark Camphouse out of Cincinnati's Moeller High School. Camphouse with the handoff. Sanders on first down gets just a yard. Shreko Zizakovic, Zeke, Pat Thomas, Centerville, Ohio. Another one of the seniors, Mike Showalter, Bay Village, Ohio. Tom Lease, Kenton, and a freshman. A lot of freshmen and sophomores. Judah Herman from Chagrin Falls up around Cleveland. And Derek Eisenman, more on him in a moment, from Fremont, Ohio. Camphouse to throw. Lots of time. And fires. It is incomplete. Marcus Cherry got his hands on it at the 47-yard line. And there is Spellman and Clark. For Ohio State, David Brown, one of the few non-Ohio people. Zach Dumas from New Jersey. There are some New Jersey people here. Brian Cook from Youngstown.
Stomping on.
Oh, what a name out of the past. Marcus Cherry flanked out of your picture. On the draw, Mike Sanders. Sanders hits, spins across the 35. He is short of the first down. Jeff Graham is the deep man for the Buckeyes. Ryan Lowe, good spiraling kick away. Graham stumbles and the ball bounces past him and will go into the end zone. He caught a break and it went into the end zone and turned Boston College's record against Big Ten teams. They are 3-1-1 over the years. Haven't played a Big Ten team in an awfully long time. We'll have more on that in a moment. Ohio State on the offense for the first time. And the bomb downfield. Man's open. It's complete to Jeff Graham. Nothing but turf in front of him. Touchdown. First play of the game. Ohio State. No flags down. 6-0. 80 yards.
Well, David Johnson, 44, the corner on that side, went for the fake. And what a big play for Ohio State. Very first play of the game. They go up top. 80 yards and a touchdown.
27 out of his last 27. On extra point tries, puts it into the net. Ohio State, after one play from scrimmage, leads the Boston College Eagles. It is 7-0 here at Ohio Stadium. If the Eagles would lose this one today, this would be another 5 in a row. Kick is again over. Frazier takes it this time at the 5, a little longer over Graff's head. Frazier straight up the middle he comes. Across the 25, hit down at the 27-yard line. The Eagles quickly down 7-0. 80-yard bomb by Ohio State on the first play from scrimmage. Tim Frazier trying to find room. Nothing there. Gets a couple of yards. One of several freshmen making the tackle for Ohio State, Alonzo Spellman. Frazier in motion. And Camphouse straight back is hit, and that's going to be the first sack of the season for Ohio State, coming in the first quarter of the third game, and that is Alonzo Spellman. 5-0 in 1961. Camphouse would like to throw again, and does. This is complete to Dimes for the first down, out to the 47, maybe the 48-yard line. The I formation. Receivers right and left. Camphouse back again. Lost one over the middle, incomplete. Fortunately fell between Dimes to the near side. Another man out top of the screen, actually out of your picture toward the top, flanked out there. Camphouse takes the hand, back to throw, over the middle. This is incomplete. That was intended for Bob Bicknell, the tight end. 3rd and 10 for Boston College. Camphouse to throw again. Cherry had it, can't hold on, lost it, incomplete. Oh, to punt. Gets it away from his own 37-yard line. Taken back at the 5 to the 10, 15-yard line.
Because their first touchdown was just so easy. They can't become complacent. They got to come out with the same enthusiasm that they did when they came out on defense first against BC. Now, the offense has to show that enthusiasm also. Sometimes when you get up and it's that easy, you're in trouble.
That Ohio State defense that Gerard mentioned as we started the telecast, 295 pounds on the average and not much under 6'6". Try. Throws, complete again. This is Bobby Olive. Olive has the first down. The gain is 11 yards. 1st and 10.
First you throw the guy deep, and then you just do a little curl route. Baker gives him a lot of room as you take a look at the rest of the offense for Ohio State.
Greg Fry, the quarterback for this Ohio State Buckeyes. Back football team, Bernard Edwards in the ball game and flanked out to the near side. Handoff goes into the middle. That is Scotty Graham, the ball carrier. He hasn't been put down yet. And he does. Now that is Scotty Graham again. Scotty Graham comes straight up the middle. Greg Fry bends under. Throws under some pressure and overthrows Bernard Edwards.
You think that they'd have broken through somewhere.
There's Carlos Snow. Spins away, hits one of his own men. It is Rico Lobby who finally brings him down.
They're rushing the ball well. The only thing BC's been able to do successfully so far is blitzing.
There's the handoff. Graham was hit at the line. This time the Eagles finally manage a little bit of defense. Among the leaders in the country, allowing only 15 points a game, tied for 29th. The team that they are tied with is Notre Dame, ranked #1 in the country. Thing is, Notre Dame has been able to generate some offense. Carlos Snow, he's got room. Taken down, out of bounds at the Boston College 34. John Cooper, before the season, said that this offensive line had the potential to be one of the finest since the Woody Hayes days. Try. Downfield and complete. That's Bernard Edwards, who was taken out of bounds.
Well, what USC did.
8:21 to go, first quarter. Ohio State leads Boston College 7-0. Bobby Olive in motion. Handoff, Carlos Snow. Snow hit at the 33, but he has some yardage. The ball was ripped out of his hands by Ed Duran, but the play had been blown dead. James Bryant replaces Snow at the tailback spot on this play. 2nd down and 9 for the Buckeyes. Pitch to Bryant. Bryant has another 1st and 10. Ohio State, the Boston College 23-yard line. Handoff, Scotty Graham, the fullback, powers to the 20-yard line. They get out of the I formation. See the tight end shifting away from that spot. The handoff comes right up the middle again. That again is Scotty Graham. Now they shift out of the I formation. Try. Throws. It is incomplete. Jeff Graham had it and lost it. Pat O'Maro kicking the field goal, attempting the field goal for Ohio State, will be spotted at the 23 plus 10, makes it a 33-yard try. He is 0 for 1 between 30 and 39 this year. This one is as good as you can get. But wait a minute. They say no. I have to remember to watch these field goal tries from the monitor instead of from the angle from up here in the booth. Camphouse, draw play. That's Ed Toner's first carry of the ball game and churns out across the 20-yard line.
3 football games.
I formation. Man in motion is Ray Hilbert, another Ohio kid from Moeller in Cincinnati. Camphouse, who is 2, will run a little bit out to the 23-yard line. 3rd down and 7. In fact, Camphouse is the #3 rusher on the club. Longest gain for the season is 25. Mike Sanders is the man in motion. Camphouse looks downfield. It is batted down. Incomplete.
The line of the ball knocks it down. Good play.
Lowe's punt is end over end. Not a lot of hang time. Jeff Graham takes it, bobbles it, gets it back, and he is hauled down by the shoulder pads by Brian Lowe. That gives Ohio State the ball back at the Boston College 49-yard line. I formation, Graham and Snow. That's Snow. Slants across the 45 down to the Boston College 40. Out of the I for the Buckeyes. Fry fakes the handoff, pitches it back. Snow turns the corner and is run out of bounds at the BC 36-yard line.
5 for 41 so far today.
5 for 41. Ohio State with 167 total yards already, and here are a few more. Could be a lot more. Greg Beatty hauled out, rolled out at the 17-yard line. It's another 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. And all Ohio State. That's Graham. Bulls down to the 5-yard line. Both ends tight. In motion is Jay Cook. Try. Big trouble. Throws it, though. Complete. They'll lose a yard on the play on the completion to Jim Palmer. Fry's numbers for the season. 2 TDs, 2 INTs. Well, 3 TDs now with the one to start the ball game this afternoon. He gives the handoff. Graham. Graham hit at the 3. Gets down to the 2. In motion and back again. Snow fumbles the ball in the backfield. It's loose. And who has the football? They point Ohio State's way, but way, way back.
I think Snow was just guilty of looking to see where he was going to run before he had the football.
O'Morrow's kick. This one is up. This one looks pretty good. And it is. So he is 1 for 2 for the afternoon, and the Ohio State lead now goes to 10-0. That's the field goal in from 29 yards away. End-over-end job. 7-yard line. Frazier. To the 29-yard line. Mark Camphouse trying to get things started offensively for the Eagles, and will throw on 1st down. The bomb has Cherry all alone out there, and he can't get to it. Camphouse is 1 for 7. That one was a 23-yard gain. Frazier trying to turn the corner left side, gets whacked at the 35, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. And the Ohio State Buckeyes lead the Boston College Eagles here at Ohio Stadium 10-0. They have bounced back nicely from their almost embarrassing loss to Southern Cal last week. Camphouse gets a little pass out for Frazier, has to ad-lib something, and he may. Now ends up being caught for a loss of 2. Zach Dumas.
Football so far, and he is punting into the wind.
And Jeff Graham is back deep. Ball hangs up nicely. Takes pretty good Boston College bounce. Will go out of bounds at the Ohio State 28-yard line in the final minute as well. Greg Fry, 1st down to throw. And it is complete to Jim Palmer. Palmer muscled down, wrestled down, just a little short. Bernard Edwards out of your picture to the near side, flank. Handoff, Scotty Graham. And Graham gets the 1st and 10. Olive in motion. Fry with the handoff. This is Bryant. Bryant totes it out to the 47-yard line.
The linebackers have to be stepping up and filling those holes.
Fry faking the handoff, fakes the pass, can't get away, but he has another 1st down. The way they look here this afternoon so far. Out of the I formation, Greg Fry. And into the middle for just a couple of yards. Olive in motion. Fry throws. It's incomplete. Had it, lost it.
Put the ball on the ground.
Fry now is 5 for 8 with that incompletion. 3rd and 7 for the Buckeyes, and out of the shotgun for the first time. Fry over the middle. This is complete to Graham. Graham down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. There is Scotty Graham and there is Jeff Graham. They are not related. Shifting out of the eye. It's Snow and Scotty Graham in the backfield. Fry retreats and fires. This one's incomplete. Intended receiver Bobby Olive fell down. 2nd down now for the Buckeyes. 10. Fry with a handoff. This is Snow. He's got lots and lots of room. Snow gets by a tackler. Touchdown, Ohio State. 24 yards, Carlos Snow. 16-0 Buckeyes. With the extra point try. And it is good. Ohio State leads it 17-0. You're watching Boston College football on Message.
He ran. Real quick feet and good power, strength. And as you said, they are a prototype in size.
Some of the student body at Ohio Stadium. Their first game, the students weren't back for the opener against Oklahoma State. Nice grab, completion by Bobby Bignell, the tight end.
Picks up about 7 yards, which is crucial on first down.
I wonder where is Mark Shimura. This is Sanders, gets the corner, and more. Flag goes down. For the penalty, it is holding against Boston College. Henrik Scarrett in the ball game was the man in motion. Camphouse, time to throw, and this one's complete. Nice catch for BC. Out of your picture. Preston's still there. Pitch, Sanders slips, down he goes. Loss of a yard.
That is penetration. You saw Eisenman not play just as Sanders slipped. He was in the backfield to get Sanders.
Camphouse looks and fires. It is complete. This is Shimura, who makes his first grab of the afternoon, and the Eagles into Ohio State territory. Camphouse fakes the hand and fires, and it's complete again to the Ohio State 29-yard line. Bob Bicknell, Garrett and Dines again. Wide out of your picture to the bottom side, and in motion Mike Sanders. Camphouse from behind, incomplete pass. I believe, at the Ohio State 29-yard line. Second down and 10. Camphouse dumps it off for Sanders. Sanders rambles. 20-yard line and inside down to the 18. Seeing more action in game 4 of the season than he has in any of the previous 3. Camphouse on the draw for Sanders. 15. Sanders diving down to the 11-yard line. Scoreboard has gone out. All these great numbers that we could see and pass along to you. And people from Ohio State are across too soon. All kinds of flags down.
Well, you see the referee. It's going to go against BC.
Second down and 8 now for Boston College. With the potential wide receiver to the left and Sanders in motion. Camphouse troubled back there. Down he goes. Second sack. Flag down at the 19. And there was the sack on the play prior.
Well, we should expect to see a blitz here. They've left only 4 defensive backs in.
Camphouse fires. Intended for Dines. Nowhere close. Made the dive for it. And it will be 4th down. Ball will be spotted at the 29-yard line. Plus the 10 makes this a 39-yard try for Brian Lowe. Snap. Kick. And it is no good. Ohio State's shutout for the moment stands. It is 17-0 Buckeyes. Bobby Olive, the man in motion. Fry, that's Snow. Ooh, he had all kinds of room, was tripped.
He's really having a good day as well as Snow.
Fry faking the handoff. Fires the pass. It is complete. Caught by Bernard Edwards.
Just pushes upfield real hard. Plants, comes to the outside. Perfect timing. The ball's on its way.
Scoreboard is back with all of its numbers. This is James Bryant. Bryant is wrapped up for a loss. Yeah, more Kelly than Lobby, wasn't it? Edwards, the man in motion. Fry, handoff. This is James Bryant. Bryant gets just back about to the original line of scrimmage. 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first half. Ohio State 17-0 over Boston College. They go out of the shotgun on 3rd and 10. High snap. Fry snags it out of the air. Throws complete to Edwards. And another 1st and 10 for Ohio State. Fry threw for 400-plus yards in a game for his Xavier High School against Camphouse's Moeller. Complete to Scotty Graham with no one anywhere close to him, and he rumbles down to the Boston College 33-yard line. They have all 3 had outstanding games for the Buckeyes in the first half. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. To Graham. Cracks across the 30-yard line.
Well, they've only given up 264 yards per game in the first 3 games, and here Ohio State is going to surpass that in the first half.
Fry throws. It is complete again. This is Jim Palmer taken out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Here's Ohio State bidding for another few points on the board. Not much that time. Graham, those numbers are comparable to Alex Van Pelt of Pitt in game 1.
He's proved to be something.
Hasn't he, though? That wasn't a fluke. Carlos Snow. Snow may get another one, and does. Touchdown, Ohio State. Carlos Snow, second of the game. That was 16 yards. It is 23-0 Buckeyes. Snow came into the game with 2 touchdowns. Now, make it 24-0 Ohio State. 2:09 to go in the first half. You're watching Boston College football.
Oh, they're passing the test.
Short kickoff taken by Frazier at the 14-yard line. A little bit of daylight for Timmy, and Timmy's out to the 40-yard line. 10, their own 40-yard line. 24-0 Ohio State. Camphouse throws. This one is complete to Ray Hilbert. 1st and 10 Boston College. Camphouse looks and throws. This one is intended for Cherry. Touchdown Boston College. His first of the season. It's the first for both of them. For Camphouse, the first of the season for Marcus Cherry.
Well, that's a big one right there. You got to throw the ball. You got to try for the end zone. Well, that's the second time BC tried for the end zone. They're 1 for 2 so far.
And this one makes it 65. Boston College on the scoreboard, 24-7 with 1:38 to go.
With 1:38 to go in this half, the way Ohio State's been moving the football, there's no doubt about the fact that they could put the thing in the end zone before this half expires.
Bobby Olive gathers it in at the goal line. Comes up the middle, down at the 25-yard line.
For BC.
On the draw, Scotty Graham pulls away from a tackle. Goes out of bounds after a gain of 5. Now it is 2nd down and 5 for Ohio State. Fry will throw it this time, or try, and does. This one is incomplete, deflected out of bounds. It was intended for Jim Palmer. 1:21 to go in the first half. They lead it 24-7.
Well, big defensive play for BC. If they can stop them here, they get the ball back with 1.5 minutes, 1:10 maybe.
And off, here's Graham. All kinds of room and a blocker in front of him. Graham's longest run of the season. 20-yard line. He gets away. Touchdown, Scotty Graham. That was 70 yards. Boy, just as we're talking about Boston College maybe getting the ball back, what happens? Scotty Graham with by far his longest run of the season. Snap. Morrow's kick. Yep, it's good. 31-7 Ohio State. As the Eagles score, and Ohio State comes back just a matter of seconds later to put up another 7 and get back to that 24-point lead. In fact, McNell could even smile a little bit about this. The end-over-end kick. Goal line, Frazier. 5 blockers in front of him. Frazier to the outside. Foot race, man waiting for him, cuts to the inside. Frazier from behind at the 46-yard line.
Oh, this gives BC good field position. They certainly have to get the ball in the end zone. Ohio State's just blowing them away to this point.
Camphouse, Cherry, 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Boston College. Not supposed to be easy to score touchdowns, is it? Camphouse. This one is incomplete. That was intended for Chamura. They have the ball at the Ohio State 23-yard line on the long return on the kickoff by Frazier and the completion. Camphouse to Cherry. Camphouse, time to throw. Does complete. Bicknell out of bounds, 14-yard line. And Toner is the lone running back behind the Camphouse. Toner gets the call, got the first down, 2 inside the 10 to the 8 or 9-yard line. They are within 9 yards of 6 of those 7. Camphouse is now 11 for 20 and 178 yards and 1 touchdown. Throws for Bobby Bicknell. It's intercepted. Bicknell had his back turned. Dines was there too. The interception is by David Brown for Ohio State, and there goes that drive. Ohio State at the 20-yard line. And Greg Fry is going to be satisfied, and they will let the seconds run off the clock as the Buckeyes head for the upper right-hand corner of your screen, down the runway and into the locker room. The Eagles leave at halftime down 31-7.
Carlos Snow ran very well. Greg Fry is throwing the ball 10 of 15. So everybody is contributing to this 31-point defeat so far.
Olive with the return. He could have spun away and gotten to the sideline. 88,936 here at Ohio Stadium. And we're just underway in the second half. Carlos Snow. Snow is trying to pull away from a tackler. Finally gets thrown out of bounds. Matt Kelly.
Possibly by the time this drive is over.
Very likely by the time this drive is over. That's Graham adding to his total as he punches it down to the 48 or 9-yard line. James Bryant now in at tailback for the Buckeyes. We're early in the third quarter. Ohio State leads Boston College 31-7. Greg Fry, big throwing half in the first. Bryant to the outside, being chased and finally caught by Rico Lobby. Another first down. First and 10, Ohio State. In motion is Bernard Edwards. Fry, couple of fakes and throws. It's intended for and incomplete. Scotty Graham.
For Tim Moxley, number 74, 6'7".
Says something about Southern Cal, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Pass is complete. Jim Palmer wrestled down at the 30-yard line with the eye, and it's Bernard Edwards who is out of your picture to the left side as the flanker. Bryant gets the call. Nothing there this time. Ivan Caesar put...
Looks like it's about 48 yards from where they seem to be marking it down there. That's quite a long one.
It would be a lusty boot. Ball is down. Tomorrow's kick is no good. Wide to the right side. So Boston College will take over at that point.
Pretty good field position to start this drive, and we see Willie Hicks now has come in for the quarterback.
Oh, very interesting situation. Willie Hicks with the handoff to Mike Sanders, and Hicks gives you some different things.
You have to rush him and contain him because he'll get going.
Gain was 3. Hicks scrambles, throws long. Marcus Cherry's there, complete. 22-yard line. Big play, big gain. Hicks to Cherry. Cherry flanked wide right. Dines left. Willie Hicks, the quarterback for Boston College. Hands to Sanders. Daylight. Sanders to the 11-yard line. And a first and 10. And a referee, Toner and Sanders. Here's it, Frazier. Pick it up for you in a moment. As the tailback, it is Sanders. Hicks with a bootleg and throws. This is complete to Toner. 3-yard line, whacked down hard. Second down and a yard for Boston College. From the Ohio State 3, Hicks throws, touchdown. Boston College comes back with a Willie Hicks directed drive that is most impressive. And they're on the board. That was complete to Mark Shimura. They're going for 2. Hicks. Toner tries to get in. He may have done it and did. 2-point extra for Boston College. That makes it 31-15.
Of course, Hicks's success is going to help that decision a little bit.
Brian Lowe's kickoff is very short. 8-yard line. Returned to the 21.
That once your offense can put points on the board, well, your defense is going to tighten up a little bit, or so you hope.
We shall see. Fry. Carlos Snow. That's a couple of yards. Out to the 24-yard line. Big loss to Southern Cal last week. Boston College 0-3. Losses to Pitt, Rutgers, Penn State. High formation for Greg Fry. Will throw on second down. Incomplete.
Getting ready to run with it before it got there.
It's been second and short all afternoon long.
This is a big third down.
Fry looks complete. First down at the 31-yard line. The pass to Bernard Edwards. Boston College has come back. Hicks to Shimura, and the 2-point extra point by Ed Toner, but Ohio State has the ball back, and that's Carlos Snow, who turns up to the 38-yard line. That 5 yards puts Snow over the 100 mark at 103. Graham at 133. Fry, short drop. Fires it in. Oh, wow. Incomplete. Should have been intercepted. Third down for Ohio State. Yeah, it's more like 4 yards. Greg Fry on the draw, and they're going to hold him short of the first down. Scotty Graham got the call off. He has dropped 3 inside the 20, 2 touchbacks. Spiraling kick. Not all that long. Marcus Cherry at the 30, and that's as far as he's going to go. He is swarmed at the 30-yard line. Andy Hicks do it again. Ed Toner has some trouble finding some place to go. He gets only a yard or thereabouts, and they give him a yard. Second down, 9. Frazier in motion. Willie Hicks drops and throws it complete to Mark Shimura, whose feet go out from under him at the 38-yard line. Opted not to and threw it instead. Crowd's starting to get into this one now as the Eagles show some spark. Hicks scrambling around, in some trouble. Will fire sidearm complete. He says with a question mark in his voice, and it is a completed pass. What a remarkable throw by Willie Hicks. Well, Derek Foster, the freshman, has been taken off, and the Eagles back to the attack. Hicks hit from behind. Will they call that an incomplete pass or a fumble? It looks like they're calling a loose ball. A flag goes down as everybody was scrambling for it. Tim Frazier is indicating that Boston College has recovered. 2nd and 6. On the draw, Toner looks and has first down yardage. Toner to the 29-yard line, maybe the 28. 1st and 10, Boston College at the Ohio State 28-yard line.
Here comes the blitz on the corner.
Straight ahead handoff, Frazier to the outside. Frazier can go. 10-yard line. And touchdown, Tim Frazier. Boston College, it's 31-21.
Boy, when it strikes, it can strike really quick. BC is back in this football game, just 10 points behind. They go for 2 now. It would be 31-23.
That would bring them within a touchdown and 2 of a tie.
Exactly.
Bobby Bicknell sets tight end left side. Eagles going for 2. It's 31-21 now. Hicks to throw. Over the middle. Complete! 2-point extra point to Ray Hilbert.
Boy, Willie Hicks' poise is just amazingly impressive. He just waited there for Ray Hilbert to clear the linebacker. He threw it to the open spot. Ray was right there, makes a good catch, takes the hit, holds on to it. You see a few maroon and gold over in the corner of the end zone really showing their presence.
Lowe's kickoff taken at the 12-yard line by Bobby Olive. Gets to the outside, and the only man there to stop him. We're still with 5:45 to go in the third quarter. BC's defense out there at work. On the handoff, Carlos Snow, and Snow gets wrapped up, gets a couple of yards
to keep them in this football game. Ray Steinman.
2nd and 8. Fry fakes the handoff, will throw, and does. It is complete. First down, Buckeyes at their own 47-yard line. Bobby Olive comes in for Bernard Edwards, who made that reception with a play from the sideline. 5:04 to go the third quarter. 8-point game now. Handoff to Carlos Snow. Snow rips for a 1st and 10.
So he checked off, went to the weak side, which was the right side, and the hole was there.
Out of the I formation. Fry again to Snow. Again there's room, and Snow is to the Boston College 32-yard line. Snow and the man standing just in front of him, Scotty Graham, both with 100-plus yards rushing. To Graham this time. Fullback. Straight ahead, has the first down.
So certainly in field goal range right now with the wind at their backs.
Fry. This is Graham. Graham rips down to the 16-yard line. Realize that Graham is 6'2" and 195.
He'll hit you.
Ooh, there is a hit. Snow is hit behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 1, excuse me. Fry with the pitch to Snow. Snow gets past one tackler, stops short of the first down. This is from the 25-yard line, plus 10 would make it 35. From the hash mark, just inside the hash mark far side. And that kick is good. 3 more up for Ohio State. They now lead it by a legitimate and a normal, well, no, 34-23. They'd already put it up. I was thinking for 37. All right, so it's an 11-point lead for the Buckeyes now.
We have to see the same type of offensive strength that we've seen so far to keep the momentum on BC's side.
O'Morrow's kick well into the end zone. Tim Frazier will take it. And that's something. Willie Hicks drops on first down. Fires. Incomplete. Darn near intercepted. They're saying, let's get into the game with us here, guys. Hicks roll out left side. Has a man downfield, but will run with it. Slips. Gains 5. Maybe 6. Maybe 6 yards on the play. Sanders in motion. Hicks drops. Will keep it again. And run for the first down. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Well, you're right, but the defense for Ohio State's making it even more difficult.
Hicks running again, slammed from behind at the 35-yard line. So the third quarter has come to an end, and we go to the fourth. Ohio State still leading, but now it's 34-7 at their own 35-yard line. Sanders with the carry. Sanders scrambles. First down, Boston College at the 43-yard line. First and 10 BC. Sanders the man in motion. Hicks spins away from a man. Still looking downfield. Waves his man. Throws long. This is for Marcus Cherry out of bounds.
From Alonzo on that play. It's unfortunate that they get their names called only when they have penalties.
First and 15.
Got an eye out for you, Bill.
Pass is complete to Sanders. Sanders, 48-yard line. High formation for Boston College. Second down and 4. Hicks fires. It's complete. First down. This is Shimura. 35-yard line. Shimura still on his way. 20-yard line. 18. First and 10. Boston College.
Once again.
Sanders can't keep his feet.
BC's going to be in good shape when this clock gets down inside the minute, 2 minutes.
Second down and 9. The lone running back is Sanders. Hicks coasts out, floats to throw, heads to the sidelines, throws incomplete. Intended at the 2-yard line for Bob Bicknell. Crowd kicks it up just a little bit. Willie Hicks retreating into the end zone. Marcus Cherry's there. No flag. There is a flag, but it's back down here. Moves the ball back to the 22-yard line.
Well,
has the time, and the man incomplete. Ray Hilbert at the 29 plus 10. 39-yard try for Brian Lowe. Kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left. Ohio State holds and hold their 11-point lead with 12 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the football game. It's Ohio State 34-23. They have the ball back after the field goal that was missed by Brian Lowe. There's Carlos Snow, who's tackled. Snow now has 129 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. The throw is complete to Palmer at the 40-yard line. With 11 minutes and 14 seconds to go, Buckeyes would have to use up as much of the clock as they can. BC has to score twice. Greg Fry, Carlos Snow slips, goes down after a gain of 3 or 4 yards. Not this time, anyway. Carlos Snow rips off first down yardage, carries it into Boston College territory. James Bryant goes into that tailback spot after Snow had carried the last couple of times. First and 10 for Ohio State. They go to the fullback, Scotty Graham. Buckeyes with a football and the 11-point lead. Second down 8 at the BC 47. On the keep, Fry. He's got first and 10 and more down at the 25-yard line. Ed Duran got the Boston College 26-yard line, 1st and 10 with 8:50 to play.
BC for contact at first. It'll be hard to see.
8:33 to go in the ball game. Ohio State driving, 1st and 5 from the Boston College 21. Graham hit for a loss. 2nd and 6 for Boston College. Ohio State with the eye. Fry. The throw over the middle, incomplete. That was intended for Bernard Edwards. Fry has Jim Palmer in motion.
Here comes
Fry
the blitz.
Throws. It is incomplete. It will be 4th down. Takes his steps. The ball will be down at the 30. Plus the 10 would make it a 40-yard field goal. He has hit from this range before. Not this time. It's blocked. Picked up by Chandler White, who loses it. Now he's got it slammed at the 31. Yes, there is time. They are down 11. Still have to score twice. This is Ed Toner breaking free across the 40 to the 44-yard line.
And now that's the offense's turn.
Willie Hicks gets the draw to Frazier. Frazier cuts to the outside and is taken down.
Every drive is going to be crucial for BC.
Hicks would like to throw, but has room to run. Fires and long for Marcus Cherry. Got it at the 1-yard line. What a remarkable reception by Cherry. The catch is that, oh my, the handoff. Toner tries to find his way in. No arms in the air. Marcus Cherry, 4 receptions, 126 yards. Toner again, touchdown, Boston College. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this 2-point I imagine they're going to go for is obviously critical for BC. Going for 2 points. Now, if they don't make this, they just simply have to score a touchdown.
Combined total yardage has just gone over 1,000 yards. Hicks throws for the 2. This is no good. Intended for Hilbert, who turned the wrong way. Ohio State 34, Boston College 29. There's more to come.
To this point.
Here is the kickoff. At the 4-yard line, Bobby Olive dances back to the inside, gets rolled down at the 22-yard line.
The defensive linemen obviously have to be getting worn down by that big offensive line, so it's certainly gut check time.
Carlos Snow, power, right side, blockers in front of him, out to the 25-yard line. High formation behind Greg Fry. As a receiver, wide to the left, Fry rolls left and throws for Bobby Olive, complete 1st down, and he stayed in bounds at the 38-yard line. Ohio State, which led big at the half 31-7, has seen that lead dwindle to just 5, but they have the ball and have been moving. Carlos Snow doesn't get much that time. Stuffed.
And he's had quite a amount of drops so far. He's really continues to have a good day.
Approaching the 4-minute mark. We just hit it. 2nd and 8, Ohio State. The long count. Fry to Snow. Snow whacked again after he gets 2 or 3. Had it and lost it. Jeff Graham. Ohio State's going to have to give up the football at the 14-yard line. Bad snap. Fumbles it around. And the kick is blocked. The ball is loose. Back at the 26. Being chased down. Whoa! What a turnaround. BC will have the ball on the Ohio State 24-yard line. 3 weeks in a row, we've come down to the final couple of minutes of the ball game, and we have again here at Ohio Stadium. Willie Hicks keeps it himself. Might throw. No, gonna run. Hicks giving up ground. He wants to get back what he gave up and does, +2 down to the 13-yard line.
Keep it up.
1st and 10, Boston College at the Ohio State 13. Sanders whacks into the middle across the 10-yard line. He'll gain 3. And Marcus Cherry left, I formation behind Willie Hicks. Hicks going to keep it himself. Looked like about the same play. Throws it complete. Just down to the 6-yard line. Now the crowd comes alive. Sanders doesn't have the 1st down, but he's very, very close.
He run off tackle? I don't know, but we're going to see it right here.
Well, they got Toner, the short yardage guy, as the back behind Hicks gives it to Toner. He does not have the 1st down. State defense celebrates. And the snap and the knee to the ground with 42 seconds to go. One more second. Now it's down to 40. There is one of the two snaps and the knee. 6 seconds. 5. This one is over. Two teams in the center of the field, and now the 89,000 or thereabouts plus here at Ohio Stadium recognize it. And from the open end of the horseshoe, you look at the stadium. Jack Bicknell gets some congratulations.